So Chris and Whitney. Wow. Just wow. They talked about how he had injured his neck and his back, and how literally some of these things he can't do. It's actually very dangerous. So when I heard he was doing a jive to Hey Ya, I mean, I thought he would look like he'd have a lot of fun, but he really couldn't pull off those kicks and flicks. Whitney had really good strategy choreographing this dance. There wasn't much of that at all. It was a lot more him standing still and kind of moving his hip, moving his knees a little bit, which is not jive at all, but it was a lot of fun. I don't know, just seeing him like he was a movie director and all the people were dancing around. It was like a 1920s style. Anyway, yeah, and they made him wear a skirt for a little bit, stand there and shake his hips with the women. Not good dancing, hardly dancing at all, but great fun. I love him. I really hope he stays at least a few more weeks. Great job. He got 6'5", 6'5", which the choreography Whitney gave him, he didn't really mess it up that badly. But at the same time, the choreography was not really jive at all. So I think it was good strategy, though, because I think if she had given him real jive, he would have gotten 3s and 4s. Anyway, I love Chris Kattan. I never heard of him before this show, but now I'm a huge fan of his. I need to go see his movies. He's hilarious. He's really fun to watch. Hope he's here next week. So, Normani and Val just danced. And they were showing, how she's touring with Fifth Harmony. She's been in Asia all week. They came back, arrived here after an 11-hour flight just a few hours ago. So you were thinking, they probably didn't have enough time to rehearse. And, she's probably going to be really, really tired after that long flight. Boy, were we wrong. She killed it. She killed that cha-cha. Like, this is week 2. I could have seen that in the finals. Boy, she killed. I can't even critique it. Just, her energy was super high. Her placement, her speed. She said she was super tired, but she sure didn't show it. Boy, that was awesome. She got all 8s. I would have given that a 9. I know they probably don't want to give 9s on week 2, but it really deserved it. Fantastic. They're going a long way, trust me. So, Rashad and Emma. Boy. It was a Viennese waltz, and it was about when he was in a relationship, and they almost got engaged. He bought the ring. Things started going downhill. And I feel bad for him. But, not that I know from experience, but I can't know how that feels, but I can imagine it must be pretty rough. Right? He brought it. It was supposed to be kind of like them two dancing. He really brought that feeling. Like, it was more of a rumba than a Viennese waltz, or more of a rumba feeling with Viennese waltz content. But, oh boy, it's hard to explain. His technique was great. They did say, like, his hands a little bit were a little floppy, but I can't even explain it. He just brought that feeling like you'd need. Like he was protecting his near fiance. I don't know, his technique was just like, it wasn't flawless, but it was very, very strong. Great dance. He's one to watch out for. So Mr. T and Kim just danced. They weren't horrible. They did it to Eye of the Tiger, which of course was in Rocky 3, which he had a role in. I've never seen any of the Rocky movies, but I have been to that art museum in Philadelphia where he ran up the stairs. I ran up those stairs. Anyway, so Mr. T was really able to bring the facial expressions. But Bruno was saying something I was kind of thinking. He was kind of internalizing it. You know, Paso Doble is supposed to be big. And it wasn't. It was small. And maybe that's the way Kim choreographed it. But in what he was able to do, it was slow, it was small. He was able to do it well and pull off the technique pretty well for a simple routine. It was in like a, what should I call it, wrestling rink. But still not the greatest, because you need more than that, but he's improving. I can see him making it a few more weeks and making improvements. So good job. He got 6'5", 6'5". Still not nearly the best in the competition, but he's got a lot of heart. He's a really sweet man. He's not... That's just kind of how he plays. He's really not like that. But anyway, awesome. Oh, hey everybody. David and Lindsay just danced their cha-cha. They did it to the "You Want It, You Got It," that one song. Because it was their middle school dance, he and his wife's middle school dance, when they had first started dating, and they danced to that song. It was kind of like a hip-hop kind of thing, which made it special. He really tried. He put on quite the show. It's a joy to watch. He got into it. His technique was not horrible, but it was not great. They got on him about his foot placement, bending over a little too much, not enough cha-cha, but he's just so much fun. I love watching him. They got 3 7s and a 6 from Lynn, but they're awesome. I really hope they make it really far. So, yeah. And then it was time for the elimination. The ones in jeopardy were Chris and Whitney and Charo and Keo. The leaving couple was, of course, my favorite has to leave first, like last season, Chris and Whitney. Yeah, I feel really bad for them. You know, they tried the best they could. I feel horrible for Whitney, you know. She's such talent, and now she's having like 3 seasons in a row where she's really not getting it. The right couples, the right guys, dancers. Well, you know, it's happened several times on the show. A pro will leave first, 1 season, and then win the next. So she could really make a comeback. So, yeah. I don't know who I'm going to vote for. I'm probably going to vote some for David and Lindsay just because they're so much fun. Probably going to vote for Charo and Keo because they're a lot of fun too. So, yeah. I think... So, the top would be Rashad and... Who else? Normani. And at the bottom would be Mr. T. I might vote for Mr. T too. I don't know. But anyway, it's a great show tonight, y'all. Can't wait for next week. And I'm just a bear living a crazy life.